Hello and welcome. Right, I thought we'd start by looking at this. Not going to make, obviously we can see the capacity, the food's okay and all the rest of it. There is no, well, the water's definitely there too. And I've never seen that mod go wrong. I mean, it is water. It's so I'm going to give it one more day. If like the productivity and the health goes any worse, well, it can't go any worse. It's at 0. It's like nosedived. If it doesn't pick up, then we're going to move them back. We can't have that. Right, we have got a lot of work to do. I mean, an awful lot. And I think, I'm not being nasty, but I think we'll leave the grass until later on today. We'll start with the doing the big harvest, shall we say. But I think I'm going to go straight into a time. What? Yeah, harvester, we've got the case. Is that enough? We haven't got a header for it, have we? I think it's about time. Yeah, I think we've given the sails long enough to... Now, I've been deliberating. It's really the perfect... Why have we got that? Why have we got the green beam of light on? What did I... I can't see anybody being tagged either. You can usually see one of the things being like blue, can't you, that you've tagged, so it's a little bit... Well, let's look on this then. What have we tagged? Okay. I would tag. But actually tagged the very place that we're on. It must have been me when I was looking at it. Yeah. It's about time we bought a header for it, really, isn't it? Is all I'm trying to say. So we're going to need to go and grab that with a trailer. Which, what have we got? Oh, no. Grab a trailer. I thought I saw. Right, where it can. First problem, where is the TPS? Is it the TPS we've got on this? Or have we even got a trailer like that? Because that's the one thing you do need. It shouldn't be on the trailer. It should be on low loaders. So I don't think... I'm sure we've got... I normally or sort of Bale loaders. I thought we would have. Yeah, if I haven't got a... Everybody needs a trailer of some sort. And if I haven't got one, then the TPS would be my one of choice. So whereabouts are you? Aha! Fantastic. You're down there. Brilliant. Let's go and get a fast tractor. Maxim is fast, but it's not particularly awry, and you'll do nicely. Definitely you will. You're nice and fast, and you are my favourite 205 horsepower tractor, because I think you literally TPS. Remember the TPS. No point taking the Maxim to the shop without the TPS. Right, I want this session to be done all in one, which means now the animals, we know the animals down the bottom are done, although they're very poorly, and really in real life would be dead, although to see cows die in a day is a month actually, but yeah, especially when you fed them, it's a little bit disconcerting, but yeah, well, the others are fine. We did the TMR, straw's okay. TV, as always, is trying to switch off at this precise moment, and yeah, they are just very poorly. So we've done all we can, is all that we can say. So let's quickly scoot off and get... Yeah, I am deliberating on whether to do ×3, but I've got to be honest, it's quite difficult. If you've got a day like this, and you've got to start darting off and doing things like this, you've got the problems with the weather, where all of a sudden the weather can just suddenly come, and have we actually got a proper header trailer? Let me finish what I was saying, because I am a terror for, like, yeah, that's true, I've got a proper one. Yeah, that's the post. Yeah, yeah, let me just finish off what I was saying, if I can remember and I'm not confused myself, because I'm very easily confused still after COVID. Really, I mean, I've always been a little bit of a... Right, so let's let that push that backwards, and we are going to need you a lot. Fuel is alright. Smashing. Just need that to be grabbing it. Right, I'm going to go into a times, but yeah, let me finish off what I was saying. That's only fair. Yeah, this copes with an 8.5 metre. It copes with a 12 as well, but it's pipe. It's workers don't like using it, but then I'm going to be doing this, so now then, yeah, I still not quite got him out of the way enough. Got to watch the pipe. So I was sort of deliberating for quite a while and thinking, well, what do I do? Do I go for a 12 or do I go for an 8.5? And I thought, well, there's a lot of fields. I think the bigger thing of a 12 is necessary if I'm going to be doing the harvest, but it's not always going to be me in the future. So I thought, well, we can always look out for an 8.5 in the sayers, or I'm not being nasty, but really this is the territory of two harvesters. But if we're to buy a new harvester, it would cripple us right now, unless we're to buy another one like we've already got, and another header. Now that's not an impossibility, really. So yeah, I was checking with MA7 Studios, just been on the Pallegney information on Pallegney, just to think, well, does it say you're not allowed like husbandry? No mention of it, so it's not supposed to be working like we can see. I suppose we could I could do what I said, which was to set the mower going on the field, because at least that would be done, and then like later on I could like get the windjower set going also. That would be useful, really. It's got water on the roads. It did. I sort of weird. Obviously, you know, sometimes you're aware of a feature that the map maker says that they've done something on the, but it's there. You can actually see it now. Yeah, you can. Wow. And it's very understated, as in like it's there, but I do love it. I always say that I'm not very perceptive, but oh, that's right, we got that as well, didn't we, for next year, and the potato thing. Right, brilliant. Right, let's go and order the header, the 12 metre one, because we have got this opportunity to actually buy. I can't remember if I ever tested this with a 13.7. It needs to be 300 and something horsepower, but 305's a little close. It may work, but it would. I don't think I'd like to do it. It works comfortably with a 12 metre, very comfortably. Yeah, but I think personally is meant for either that one or that one. I think that's about the perfect thing for it, but yeah, I think actually a 9.2 would probably be alright for it as well, really, but the 12 metre is what I'm going to go for. I have used it many times, so I'm not, yeah, I know it's perfect. So case, so I really would like a draper. Oh, I know I've got that mod on, haven't I? Yeah, I've got a mod on that, who did it? We're going to buy it. Or are we going to lease it and then keep on? Yeah, let's do that, because that way it gives us the opportunity to buy something more better suited. Really, right, let's borrow these shops. Well, actually the shop had a telehandler and we sort of appropriated it, but right, so then we need to, which way round do we need to grab it? I think it is this away. Yeah, I've had quite a lot to do with the big bag handler. Quite a lot of testing that I've done, like, well, just through use. And I've got to be honest, Giants have not nerfed it per se. They've actually removed the deficiencies that we all could see were there, like the grabbing trailers and stuff like that. That's gone away. Well, sort of gone away. If you're careful, it's got a shorter reach, which means most of the time if you grab something off your trailer and you are a little bit higher, you will actually get it. So it is quite phenomenal. Right, let's try it about. Yeah, the only thing with this is its reach. It's a fantastic, very reasonably priced trailer. The actual one we've gone for the 6 meter. Let's run his engine. Yeah, but it means it can't be put on dead center because it would. Yeah, it's still too low. When you start to twist and turn, you'll catch that with anything that's 12 meter plus. What am I? Oh, you've gone into the top of the class building, which if you won't go very fast, and smash the building and the tractor. Yeah, so if you turn a little too quickly, it will drop off the trailer. I found it the very first time I ever used it, so you can see how close your wheel gets. You can actually break the lock, but then if it's a 13.7, well, that's but that's the point. You're trying to be good, like not oversteer, and then you're gonna bash into something like that. And that's it, and that's what happens. The second you do that, your wheel releases the lock, and then you're done for. And yeah. I've actually shown you the total deficiency of using this particular one, and I've shown you in a grand style that that's exactly the problem with using this particular trailer if you do what I just did. Yeah, and that's how easy. The trouble is you try to be good and not steer too fast, but you can't do it, or too far, and it's so easy to break the lock. It really is. I'm going to need my tractor to come back, and they have to switch. So you've got to get it right level, really. And I had got it on far enough. It just is. Once you catch that, can't jump over a car. Seriously, well, I suppose could you really? Right, so then let's have a look. Yeah, you got a sort of like, yeah. So I'm about in the right place, and it has grabbed it. I'll leave this. It's not hurting. In fact, no, let's do it properly. Yeah, that'll do nicely. I'm surprised they're not honking at me yet, but hey ho. Right. Yeah, and if you put it not far enough on, then the lock is weak anyway, and it will fall off. So it's one of those things where if you want to go for this one, you've just really got to go in a straight line only. It's my advice. Don't go around any corners, or what we just saw will happen to you. You've got to have a laugh. You have. It's no good taking it to heart. It is on properly. It is. If you try to not put it as it should do, it just isn't quite right. But and I'd say I've used this quite a few times. I sort of wondered, shall I take it out because it's not quite right? But it's a universal one that obviously the bigger you get, the more of a problem you're gonna have. So yeah. That's what I'm saying. That's what's going to happen. So now we need to grab the telehandler. At least we've dragged it into the... Yeah, it really shouldn't be used. It shouldn't, because it's not right. Not really fit for doing that. It isn't fit for purpose in a way. It is if you were using probably up to a 9.2 metre. So it is fit for purpose per se, but once you try to... I mean, because it doesn't say you're not allowed to. So really you should be, but it's... Yeah, that's what happens, and it happens nearly every time. So, yeah, in a way, it's me. To be honest, now that I've got... I think it is Black Sheep Modern that's done it, the removable trailers. In fact, there is a way to look at that. If you look at headers, it will actually show us. If we... Yeah, because if you go really far down, it's got... Oh, and he's done it differently now. Yeah. Used to have a second set where it would say, oh, it does. Cutters pack with included Transport, DD Mod Passion. It's not Batshit Mod. Yeah, DD Mod Passion is done. I should have known really, because that's this type of thing really. Right, so now we need to go and. Well, I don't think we'll be able to grab it with the harvester, but we'll have a go. I think the angles are going to be totally wrong. Yeah, they are, because we're down an alley. We only need this little thing here, I would say, to drag it in front of the harvester. So we need to might need to do a turnaround as well. Not sure how the best way to grab this is. We always slim the road a bit more than I like. I have an idea. Usually can grab it like this as well, as in like on the end. I know it'd be a little bit, but you could probably drag. Oh wow, it doesn't like that. Dragging or something. What I'm thinking is. No, I'm sure we can work with that. We can nudge it now with the wheels, as you'll be able to do, really. It doesn't always like you doing this, though. So we could use those like that. I think that'll be enough. Yeah, let's move out of the way, because we'll only... do love that MA7 Studios has done a very, very good job of making this so believable, really. Right, I think now it really is about time. Not really it's that time, that's because there's so much work to do, it is unbelievable. Right, so I am going to say my words, and we'll see you guys and gals on the other side. turn up's a little early because the wheat field can be left till tomorrow. I thought, well, this has been a really good session, really. I bought the other field, it's weird, I looked on the map and I thought that would make a really nice shaped field. If you like ploughed the edges off, it would be a really nice big field. 21, I did say this, we're going to lose it, which is why we bought extra fields to compensate. We was also going to do something 19, but then when I saw that, I thought, well, I reckon that would make a nice field. I might leave that for the headland swap, or that one, as in, so there's a bit of room to put the header on and sort of class that. Might even put a little tiny shed on one of them in one of these locations. Like that's the pull in, I'd say that one's probably best. But yeah, I just thought it looks. Enjoyed the in-cab. Not done that for a while, and I thought you really ought to do a bit more in-cab because it's weird. Obviously, as a content creator, you're really trying to please everybody, which you'll never do. Some people like in-cab, some people hate in-cab, but for those who do like in-cab, it's only fair that you do some in-cab. So I thought, well, let's just do a bit of in-cab then. But I did enjoy it, really did. It's yeah, it is. It's quite, and I was quite pleased with the results. I didn't leave any tufts of spelt anywhere, so quite pleased with that because normally I do. So it just goes to show that. Yeah, the only bad thing with me doing this manually, I'm also going to have to pick up the straw manually. So I thought, if we're going to do that, we really need to, I think, I'm trying to think who can do it as well, because although we've got the giant monster that is the Fent can't have the thing on the front, so I'm just wondering, we seem to have, we'll have a look in a minute, we will. That's not pulling that very well. Yeah, the 70 tonner. I did say this. There's been quite a bit of tweaking of physics because I noticed myself that a lot of the tractors that used to be able to pull 70 tonners now can't, and like that's a fairly hefty tractor. It can do it, but it's pulling the guts out of itself to actually manage to do it. It really, you can feel that it's pulling that. The trailer with 50 odd tons of, which again, giants might well be going for the realism. It's just that obviously we as players, you get to know the heft of a trailer and how much you can do and all that type of stuff. So it's not, I'm not complaining, I'm just sort of saying that going forwards, I was just thinking as I was going around the field with that, I was thinking I might need to go for bigger tractors. I might have no choice. If you're going to pull big 70 tonners, I think you might have to. Yeah, I was deliberating on what to do, so I thought at least the 50-foot trailer, because I'm going to probably buy a header trailer, which comes with the trailer, but that's it's got the DD Mod Passion trailer built in, basically. Yeah, I was trying to think of my words. Fantastic. So let's go and stick this on. So yeah, it's weird. Some harvesters are better than others for sticking this. This isn't terribly good at sticking on the trailer. It's a little bit too low. So, hit the sign, be careful. Yeah, we'll do this. Last job of this session is to grab the header on the trailer. That's supposed to be without a weight on the back. I don't think you'll find this will quite manage. Yeah, I thought that's going to make a really nice shaped field if we add that big one, because I thought, well, it's got nothing in it, so we're not like, well, you're not really, yeah, you're not. There's nothing wrong with buying a field, even if it has got, because you've often got no pH. It's not always a fantastic move. Right, a bit more, just a touch, and then that should be spot on, and that's where we're going to leave it. If it won't go on, because it's, yeah, it sort of, there's a bit of a scrunch moment there. Yeah, but then it does sort of go on. Yeah, and then it comes straight back. I thought it might sort of... It is actually on. That's the main thing. It is actually on perfectly. So, yeah, I made the mistake of... I knew it was going to be a mistake of actually that really does work quite well. Fits on almost, but yeah, the wheels are out a little bit. But, yeah, I thought... So the next thing is, obviously, if we look at this, we have harvested all of our spelt fields. We've got our wheat field that is left. That's going to turn in the morning, and the wheat doesn't, as long as it's in the season, which wheat's got August, that's also going to mean that the sorghum's ready, I think, looking at the dark green. So I think the corn is obviously quite a bit later. So that's the last field that we will have to do, but those two should both be ready in the morning. Do we? It's done that again. It's done a window flip where it flips to my main recording window for some reason and goes out of the actual game. It's done it twice now. Be something I pressed on my new gamepad. Right, so I think what we're going to do is we're going to save the game. Now we've done all the animals. Everybody's happy. Well, apart from the animals that are unhappy, but that's my point. I'd like to see if going through till tomorrow brings these back, because to me there's something wrong with that field. They should be coming up each hour that we sort of do things. So if we go through till tomorrow, this is the real test. I've saved it at that point. We've done everything that needs doing, I think. Well, it doesn't matter, because if this is a test just for that one thing, we can sleep through, and if it doesn't work, I'm going to shift them back and destroy that and get back what we can do. So 8 o'clock, July, last 8 o'clock. I think there's something not quite right on the map. That's obviously we saw it didn't like placing things down on that field to begin with. I mean, it shouldn't affect animals, but something's not quite right. So if these are not, don't pick up in the morning, like by now, all my life, what a cracking business. Alright, let's have a look. Let's have a look at the animals. Yeah. They're just sitting there with health 0, productivity 0. In real life, well, they wouldn't be dead because there's some weirdness going on. So, yeah, what we'll do is we shall shift those back and destroy. Let's have a look in the sales, because if there's something stupendous in the sales, I don't mind as BAMs. Listed bulk and manure system allows for high capacity bulk material transport. I don't think I've ever had that. The addition of a doormat and spreading it allows for applicator pelletized for lime and manure. Well, I was actually going to buy my normal, but I keep saying about this. Ooh, I'm not sure. I'm not sure this suits the map. It's a tad. It is a tad big. It is. What was the bonus on that? 42%. So that's about 120 grand normally. Yeah, I did put it in, but I've never looked at it yet. 42 metre spread. That's a beast. This is really for things like American maps, I would say, not a little French map. By the power level, that's a nice, not a brilliant amount off. No, I'm not feeling. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to reload it, because it should give us a brand new roll. It should. We might not get any of that tomorrow morning, should we do that. So I'm going to leave it. Now we know we've turned time forwards for our perspective as farming simulator. We know it's not going to settle down, so I'm going to grab those back, stick them back. I'd sooner have them 99 or 100 that are going to work, even if we lose animals. It's a shame, because I really did want to play my husbandry properly, but the map doesn't seem to like external things, or it doesn't like it on there, or I mean, yeah, I suppose we could try. No, it's not big enough. I was going to say that little field that we were going to do but it's too small. Yeah, it is. Yeah, anyway, always ask for your comments, yeah, what you think about what we should do, and of course, no, I won't pay leasing costs, because none of this ever happened, really. Yeah. So, all that remains to be said is thank you very much for watching. Truly do hope you're going to stick with me on this journey, on this absolutely glorious map, whether there are problems or not. don't regret my time on here, and I am going to pull the animals back, and we'll go back to what we were doing to begin with. Yeah, we'll leave it at that. So I'm going to say goodbye for now.